What up YouTube, and welcome to your 20th PHP video tutorial. And in this tutorial we're just going to be creating a database. Now when I say create, I'm not going to be teaching you how to create it with actual PHP code. I'm going to be teaching you how to create this with PHP my admin first, and then I will go and teach you how to create this with the PHP code. But you will find it much easier to do this, and you probably want to do this. So the first table we're going to create is, well, first of all, go to your localhost /phpMyAdmin and go to the test database we created. And the first thing you want to do is we're going to call it user, and we're going to give it 5 fields. Our first field is going to be an ID. And the type we want, or in these types, there's different types of values you can give. You can give it a pure integer, meaning it can only be a number. You can give it a varchar, meaning it can be a number mixed with a string, just a assortment of data. It can be your name with like your email and stuff like that. It can be text, which just is a big blob of text, or it can be in a date format. And down here it's just different types of integers, different type of numeric, different type of date and time, which would be here, different types of text, saying if you want to have it really big, or if you want to have it normal, if you want to have it only characters. And down here we have some more things we don't really need to get into right now. So what we want for our IDs, the first thing we're going to want to put is our ID, and our type is going to be integer. Now our length is how much we want to put in here, and for default we'll give it the maximum length, which is 255. Now default, meaning you can define what you want it to be before, as you create it. So say if a user signs up for a website and by default they're male, well, as default you would put something like male, and they would have to go back and manually change it. So that's what you would do for default. For this we're going to have none. For attributes we're not going to have anything. For collation we're just going to leave it. We're not going to have a null. Null's just saying keep it empty, basically. And for the index, we're going to have primary. It's going to be our primary key, so we're going to keep it like that. Now, AI is for auto increment, and usually for your ID, that's what you're going to want to do is auto increment it, which means for every time this is our user table. For every time a user is added, we're going to give them a specific ID. So say I'm the first user, well, my ID would be 1. The second user's ID would be 2, and this will automatically do that for us. And then you can leave a comment. Second, we're going to want to have, username. And here we're going to give it varchar, and we're going to give it 255. Now we're saying that we want it to be either characters or numbers. So we're going to go over here to attributes, and we're going to go over here to index and give it in a regular index. You actually don't have to give it anything, but I just kind of do that for the hell of it. Over here we'll have our email, and we're going to have the same thing, and we're just going to copy it down. Here we'll have a password, and I'm going to again put it varchar. Last but not least, we'll have, let's see, what can we use? We'll have a date, and we'll just leave a date. And we don't really need to fill that out. We'll just make it unique. Now, as you can see, we've created our first little table. If you want to get more information on these attributes up here, you're going to have to look it up yourself. I'm not going to go too deep into it. It would just take way too long. What I just taught in this video just went over the very, very minimum and didn't even go over some of these. But honestly, at the beginning you'll not be really having to worry, about the type and the correlation and that. You won't really need to know about that until you get a little bit deeper into it, especially, at the level you're at right now and where you're just testing. This has been your 20th PHP tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to be going over actually inserting data into these tables with PHP. So I will see you guys for the next video. Bye.